my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am Khodani. If you guys are new, subscribe and click on the gray bell so you can see more often on your screen. If you guys are not new, welcome back to my channel. Before I begin, thank you so much for 926 subscribers. If you are new here, before you leave me, please subscribe. It helps the channel grow. We're trying to get to 1,000 before the end of July. So can you please just do that for me? I would really appreciate that. It helps the channel grow. It helps me grow as a small YouTuber. So please, before you leave, subscribe. It won't cost you anything. And click on that gray bell so you know when I have a new video out. Okay, all right. So today is a interesting video because I have never done this on my channel before. This is new on my channel. Today we're talking about feminine hygiene, feminine health. How do I keep myself clean? How do I maintain myself, not maintain, but how do I keep myself clean and fresh throughout my period, after my period, on a regular basis? What do I use? What tips do I have? That's just what we're talking about today. The thing is, I am not a professional in any of this, but I am just telling you guys from my personal experience as a woman, what has changed throughout the years as time has passed, what has age done to some of my, like my normal feminine hygiene routines, what I've changed, what has worked. So this is just me telling you guys what I know. And if I don't know, I will say, guys, I don't know because I have not figured it out yet. So let's get to this video. Okay, so the first thing I'll tell you guys about right now is what I've been using when I'm on my period. So I am big on just being comfortable on my period and also being secure. So I have used these pads for a while now because I just switched from normal pads to organic pads because these work better for me. So if you are sensitive, these could work better for you. So I started using these pads from Clicks. These are the My Earth eco-friendly top sheet, eco-friendly organic top sheet pads. I got this at Discount. These are the night ones. These I use when I'm on like my day 1 or day 2 of my flow and it's still heavy down there. That's what I use. But then if my period like is a bit more on the day 4 or day 5 flow, I usually use their panty liners, which is this one right here as well. They also have panty liners, but they also have a day pad that I don't have right now with me because I usually use the night ones because my flow is heavy like on the first day or two. So they have the they also have the ones that are for like the daytime if your flow is not so heavy. So that's what I've been using. These work for me, but obviously I have to change them. I change mine every 3 hours. I will change them and just get like new ones because I like to know that I am not leaking anything or anything like that. So I use these pads for that. Okay, so when it comes to tampons, I don't know which ones are the best out there, but most girls swear by Gillette tampons. I only use them once and I don't really have like a clear review on them. But what I do use sometimes is the Kotex ones because I use these only when I am only when my period starts and it's not heavy just yet. Like the day before like the flow comes, I usually use these ones, the Kotex ones, and they usually look like this. So they look like, so I use these. I don't use them when I'm on like a heavy flow. I prefer to use normal pads because I can actually time myself. I can actually, I'm more familiar with the pad. So if you want tampons, I can't recommend anything, but what I do use is this. When I do use tampons. And then there is this cleansing bar that I don't use on my period, but I do use like to just wash down there on the outside. The inside I use normal water and nothing else. Nothing else. I don't put anything in there. Just leave it as it is. Let it do its thing by itself. All you need to do is wash it. But use water on the inside and on the outside. I don't really use feminine washes because they don't work for me. They irritate me. They keep me off balance like with my pH. I don't really like them that much for myself. But what I do use sometimes, mostly if I have like days where I feel like I need to really cleanse down there on the outside, just to prevent odor and stuff, I use this cleansing bar from HYGIENE. Yeah, from HYGIENE. It's a daily cleansing bar. I like this because it's gentle on the like on the area, and also most important, like it's very affordable. So I do like this. If I'm not using this, I am using the Dove Beauty Bar, the sensitive one that has no scent whatsoever. I use that one. I don't have it right now with me, but I use that one as well. It's very good down there because it has no scent. It is pretty much just a normal bar that can be used down there. But what I like the most to use is this one, because this has worked for me throughout the years. For me, when it comes to hair removal and all those things, I am yet to get the courage to go to a waxing place and have them wax everything. But I'm still a bit like concerned. I'm still a bit scared because I'm not really good with pain. I don't like pain. So what I do use is a shaving cream that I think works well because I am sensitive. So I have sensitive skin. So what I use to shave is this Satin Care shaving gel from Gillette. And this works for me because it is not harsh on my skin at all. So I use this and some shaving, the shaving things that you buy. I buy wherever, like whatever is cheaper, I'm buying that one. So I don't really have like a specific one, but I do use this to shave. So this I use after I exfoliate with just a normal bathing, like a normal bathing cloth, whatever, and I just go in and I start shaving. So that's what I do. And to be honest with you guys, I don't know how you should shave. If you shave up or down, I don't know. I just know that I shave in the direction that my hair grows. That's what I do. But to be honest, I don't know, because I'm not really big on doing too much down there. I like to keep it simple as possible to avoid any. Listen, I used to be the girl that used to use a lot of body washes, body scrubs, all of that. I used to love doing that, and my heart is so sad because now I can't do that often because I now have contact dermatitis, and that means that my skin reacts to stuff. My skin reacts to anything that's scented. It reacts to it. I will break out, my skin will crack, my skin will itch the whole day, and to a point where I had to go see a doctor. That's how bad it has become. But I still keep myself clean using all things that are good for my skin, that will not irritate my skin at all. So I have been using a shower gel from Sanex. This is their hypoallergenic shower gel. It's for very sensitive skin, and also it minimizes risk of irritation, which is what I struggle with. So I've been using this on my body every single day, and that's what I wash with. It is like, it smells good, but the smell that doesn't last like when you leave the shower, but it smells good. Like when you're in there, it foams up pretty well. It's liquidy. It has no no strong smell, but it does have like a good refreshing smell. So I use that for my body. And for lotion, because my skin is just showing me flames, because literally when you get older, things change. I used to be able to use any lotion like that I wanted, but now I can't. I have to use things that actually help my skin. So my favorite is the E45. To be honest, this leaves my skin so smooth, you guys. Oh my god, my skin loves E45. It leaves my skin pretty smooth and soft. I love soft skin. I'm team soft skin all day every day. So it leaves my skin pretty soft. I love how my skin feels. My skin just literally drinks up like this lotion. Love it. And also it's for eczema and also for sensitive skin. So that's why I use it, because my skin be showing me flames, like flames. So I use E45, and when I don't have money for E45, I use Epimax. Also good for all skin types, and also it is hypoallergenic, and it is fragrance and colorant free, so it won't irritate your skin. So these two for me work for my sensitive skin, and that's what I usually use. I use nothing else because right now I'm still trying to figure out what I can use besides these two things, because oils and everything now irritate my body. I can't use them anymore. It's been rough, but we're trying to figure that out. So okay, so for underarms, I am very big on even skin tone, even though that's kind of hard to achieve. I do try to achieve that. So I use this Dove Even Tone. This is their deodorant, and for me, I've used this for a long time. It's also for sensitive skin, which is good. So I've used this for a while, and it does help with my underarms. So I do see a difference like before and after I started using this, but it takes time, so you need to be patient with yourself while you use this. But it does help with, like, you know, like just leaving your underarms not so dark, but you need to obviously continue using it for a while for you to see the results. So that's what I use for my body. Foot care, I am not very particular about what I use, but I'm particular about the method that I do my foot care. So first things first, I soak my feet in some warm water, and I use any foot soak that I have. Right now I have one from Discape. I don't know where it is right now, but I use a foot soak, and then I use this for my dead skin on my feet, and then I scrub, guys. I just go in there and I do that, but be gentle. I do that, and then I just use any foot cream that I have. Right now I have one from Avon, which I barely use, but I have this. I also used to use the one from Dr. Teal's, but I'm not really big on foot care. I just use whatever I have because for me, I'm not really focused on it, to be honest, like that much. I just get my pedicures and then I'm done. But I feel like I need to invest. My tips that I think are very important when you are on your feminine hygiene routine. First things first, guys, you need to use water, okay? You need to bath. That's the first thing. You need to bath or shower. It's at least once a day. Do that and clean everything properly, okay? Clean everything properly. That helps a lot. Also, drink your water to cleanse your system. For things that you've eaten to leave your system, you need to drink water and cleanse it out. Very important is to wear cotton underwear. Not necessarily the whole underwear, but where your intimate area sits has to be cotton to avoid irritation. It's very, very important, guys. Do that for yourself. It will help you. Cotton underwear base. Where your intimate area sits, you need to have cotton right there. So for me, I would say go to Woolies. They have really good underwear for that. They could be lace, but on the bottom part, it's cotton. It helps you not be irritated because silk and lace and all that under there is not good for you. You need to have 3 washcloths, 3 of them. One for your face, one for your body, and one for your intimate area. You can't use one for everything. You can't do that. Because for me, if I'm using a shower gel on my body, I can't use the same cloth to wash down there or here. I can't do that. I have to use different ones to avoid, number one, irritation, to avoid just throwing up my pH. I can't use the same thing I was using here to put down down there. I have to have different washcloths for the face, the body, and don't self-diagnose. This thing of if you have some irritation, you think it's a yeast infection, then you go and get yeast infection medication. Don't do that. Go see a doctor, because sometimes we are taking things in thinking that we are helping ourselves, but then we actually end up making the problem worse because we're actually using the wrong thing to diagnose a completely different thing. So don't assume you have a yeast infection. Just go see a doctor or tell a pharmacist what you're experiencing, and then let them give you something that they think could help you. But don't buy things off the shelf by yourself with no medical advice, because sometimes you are making things worse by doing that. So don't self-diagnose. If you feel that maybe you have some irritation or a foul smell or whatever, go see a professional and get the right help and the right medication. Do not self-diagnose. Your body and everything about it is going to change as you get older. Hormones do different things at different levels, guys. Let me tell you something, because if you notice it, during your period, your hormones are skyrocketing, right? When you go off a period, you're fine or you're normal. But then they're always doing this all the time. So that's because of just being a woman. But also sometimes as you get older, things change. For example, when I was younger, I did not have dry skin. I didn't have sensitive skin. Now I do. When I was younger, I was able to use anything. Now I can't do that anymore. When I was younger, my skin was more youthful. Now it's still okay, but when I was younger, it was more youthful and plump. As you get older, things change, and that requires you to also change with the time. Don't feel discouraged. It happens. You're getting older. It's okay. And for me, I like this stage in my life more than any other stage in my life, because now I'm getting older. I've always been wiser, but I'm getting older. I like it. Nothing wrong with that. So yeah, as you get older, things are gonna change, and that is completely okay. Completely okay. Don't even, girl, listen, it is what it is. It's fine, it's cool, it's whatever, okay? We're getting older and that's cool.